All right, kids, welcome to Club Comet. Today, we're going to do a fun little drawing. Most of you are familiar with the crazy little characters on whatever game it is that I don't know anything about called Among Us. And so today, we're going to draw an Among Us character. They're pretty easy and straightforward, and maybe you can already do it. But I'm going to show you some tricks the way that I do it. Okay, let me make sure camera angle's good. Looks like everybody's there or here. I don't know. Okay, first thing we want to do is we want to start by drawing an oval. And it doesn't matter which way you turn your page, but you want to draw an oval as best you can. Like that. Remember, mistakes, leave them there. We don't really care much about them. In fact, I think this one is a little too square, so I'm going to round it off, and it'll be fine. I'll show you, it'll be fine. And then, over here, we want to come back just a little bit and draw this partial, like a squared off C, letter C, okay, with it sideways. And then come down, maybe that's just a little too square there. Down to about here. And if you're trying to practice drawing toes, this is also kind of looks like a toe, which I always thought those characters looked like anyway. Okay, and we'll come down here, and then a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Yeah, I think that's about right. And then right here we want to draw the letter L just a little bit to this direction of that line. So we'll draw an L. Like that, an L. And then over here you want to bring this line down, curve it over, and up under like that. And maybe square these off a little bit more. The other tops have got a little bit too round. This one's too round, so let's make it, or too square. This one's too round, so we're going to square it off. And then this one, bring it over there. And look, there's an Among Us. Now, apparently they have some kind of backpack or something on, so that's like a C over here. Okay, and then if you want to take your drawing to the next level, then we're going to add some depth of field here. So we're going to go ahead and make a little circle right there, and then we're going to lightly add some color or shading with just our pencil. Okay, and just nice and light. Remember that this line we're not using, so we're just going to ignore it. We're just going to do the right thing and pretend it's not there. And come down here on the bottom. You see I've got a little circle there, and I'm making a little bigger circle here. Now this little circle here is going to show me where I want the darkest place to be. So this bottom ring down here, it's going to be darker. Like that. And then this is going to be lighter in here, all the way up to the circle. So that adds a little bit of depth, so it looks like 3D almost. Okay, and then we want to make like a big U kind of shape here, like this. And that, let's put a little mark here. That means that this part here, we're going to darken. Now if I had a colored pencil, I would make this darker with the color. I don't know, maybe your guy's red. We're going to go ahead and make this where this overlaps and that, we're going to make that really dark there. So we're darkening this. Stay in that line there. Just darkening it in. Running out of pencil. There we go. Just keep adding your lines. There. If you want to come back and blend that later, use your pencil. Just go over it lightly with your pencil, not your finger. Just lightly with your pencil. Keep going over it and it'll blend it real nice. And then up here, we want it to not be as dark, so we're going to go really light. And don't go past his face shield or whatever that is. Nice and light. Like that. And then this over here, this one will be dark. Let's go ahead and make it really dark where they touch here. And then we'll lighten it up just a little bit. Running out of pencil. Lighten it up just a little bit. But this part down here needs to be darker than this part up here. Okay, now we can go back there now and darken the lines because this is a cartoon character. So we can darken the lines. Don't darken this one, but all the outside lines, you can darken them real good. Like that. There you go. You can add a little shadow down here if you want. Among Us. There we go. And that's Among Us.